Hey, yo, this is your boy Cyber here with another hot tip on how to run update all. Let me tell y'all, been seeing a lot of people trying to run stuff on their computer and on their MiSTer. You can't get nothing going. What's up with that? Well, here, let me help you out. First, you got to download the update all script. You can find that online on GitHub. Now, the newest version as of this recording is version 2.5. Just came out not that long ago. We're not talking about update. We're talking about update underscore all. Very important. I'll show you where you got to put that one in on your MiSTer there. All right, so I just FTP'd into my MiSTer. I'm looking at my files on the SD card. You're going to want to drop that script under your media/fat/scripts folder. You see that? I got a bunch of stuff on here. You may or may not have it, but what you need is this shell script right here. The rest of your other stuff. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and run it. I'm using a keyboard to select this on this list here. Look at that. It's launching update all. Who'da thunk it? You're going to see all this stuff. You want to press up to get to the settings because that's what we're trying to do here. All right, I'm going to zoom in on this window a little bit so you can see what it says. Main distribution. Yes. Turn them all on. Official cores. JT cores. Why not? Yes. Unless you're paying for his Patreon, keep the premium cores off. Other cores. Yes. You want that coin op collection. I recommend the arcade offset. You can hit info for each of these ones so you can find out a little bit more by navigating left and right, you see? You might not need this one. I got the Epsilon unofficial distribution. He's a contributor in the MiSTer sphere. Good stuff. YC builds, you don't really need this unless like you're trying to do some specific stuff with component. But as I understand it, Superstation 1 doesn't really need that either. I got these because why not? Tamagotchi and Game Watch. Who doesn't love Tamagotchi and Game & Watch? Alternate cores? Yeah, why not? Going down tools and scripts. I do Arcade Organizer. It'll reorganize your entire arcade ROM set. That's up to you if you want to do that. If you go in there, you got a ton of different ways of organizing stuff. Go through, read what it does, select for yourself if you want it. Same with names.txt. What it does is it renames things so that in the menu, it makes it a little bit easier for you to tell what you're actually trying to load. MiSTer extensions, there's a couple of tools in here that are useful, but I don't use any of them. Super Attract mode, that's like a screensaver for your MiSTer where it like randomly loads cores. You don't need that. I don't care about either of these scripts. Retrospy, that's up to you. There's an ability to like capture your inputs so you can put them on your computer. I do it because I stream. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Extra content. This is what's very important. Yes, BIOS database, you want it. Keep it on. It's going to tell you copyright notice. You don't care about that. Same with the arcade ROMs database. Yes. Same deal. It'll tell you copyright notice. We don't care about that. You shouldn't either. If you want extra wallpapers, there's a bunch of JPEGs, whatever, if you want to download them. I don't want them. Boot ROMs, absolutely. This is exactly what you need. Turn that on, baby. You need it. This, if you play Game Boy and you like those borders on your Game Boy, you can have them. I don't care that much. Analog Pocket, unless you own one of these, don't worry about this. This is also for your other stuff, your patrons, yada yada. Final things. This is just basic operational things for the script. It's up to you whether you want it. I would leave it at default. Save it, save the changes, then exit and run the updater. All right. Now we're going to zoom back out here so you can see what's going on. I've already run this before I started this recording. It's going to be pretty quick. The first time you do it, if you set all the settings the way that you were supposed to, it's going to take a lot longer. But let it run. It's important. If you did it right, hopefully you get your BIOS files, you get your ROMs, your arcade ROMs specifically, not your other console stuff, and everything else that you need to get going. This includes additional files to make the main cores run properly. I'm going to let this go all the way to the bottom. Right now, my arcade organizer is running, checking the file names of all these arcade ROMs. All right, looks like we're good. When you're done, you get to the bottom, it'll show you your update timeline. This is everything that got updated in the last 7 days. It's a recent feature that they added to the download all. We're good to go. It might tell you that you need to reset to reboot to save changes. Then you go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you're good to go. Now have fun. Stop worrying about stuff not working.